Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Acera, the Sith warrior. Where we last left off, we were going to Hoth, the planet here behind us, reallocating troops that were meant to be going to Corellia back to their original destination to assist the Dark Council members who opposed Darth Baras' ascension, that's the word, to become the voice of the Emperor. In so doing, and after reallocating the soldiers and battalion, we encountered the Sith Lord Drog, who was the apprentice of Darth Vengan, who we freed on behalf of Darth Baras earlier. And during an extensive duel, we managed to, well, set him alight and let him die a slow and painful death, basically. Unfortunately, in doing that, we may have inadvertently announced our survival to Darth Baras, and he may put impediments in our way. The Emperor's hand, though, have asked that we go to the planet Voss to now continue interfering with Darth Baras' plans. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Voss was first discovered only a few years ago, and the rocky, lightly forested planet remains absent from many star charts. Two distinct cultures inhabit the world, both at a pre-spaceflight stage of development. The first culture, known as the Gormak, is a xenophobic and violent species that dominates most of the planet's surface. The second culture, known as the Voss, have been amenable to contact with outsiders and welcomes visitors to the mountain city of Voskar. The Voss have a highly ritualistic society and are notable for their unusual attribute with the Force. The Republic and Empire have sent representatives to Voskar to explore the possibility of an alliance. Stumbling over myself there. From what I know of Voss and what I've learned, Voskar itself, the capital city, even though it may not seem like it, is very pacifistic.
I have talked at the Voss space station.
Darkness that silences await.
Voss is a strange world. Both the Empire and Republic vie for the planet's support in the war. The Voss are leery of outsiders. Access to the planet is restricted. You need permission from a sanctioned official to shuttle down. We've contacted Darth Baras, the emissary trying to woo the Voss. He believes you're coming to help.
What makes this planet so critical to the war effort?
The Voss are attuned to the Force, and their leaders receive visions of the future that shape the Voss society. Both sides seek to tap this resource.
Voss vision interpretation sometimes suffers.
True. Years ago, when the Empire became aware of Voss, the Emperor sent the military to lay siege to the planet. The visionaries thwarted what they foresaw to be a simple attempt to conquer. But the Emperor's purpose was to claim a Voss visionary to house the voice of the Emperor.
Then this visionary is proof that Darth Baras is not what he claims to be.
The Wrath finds the mark.
The true voice went on a pilgrimage to discover the nature of a great dark side presence on Voss. He has not been heard from since.
The voice is quieted.
You must retrace the voice's steps, discover what has befallen him, and free him.
Perhaps the voice has been killed.
The voice cannot die. If the host body expires, the Emperor's essence would be released and returned to us.
We can never lose our voice.
The voice sought a Voss hermit named Madagar-Ru. To request an audience with Madagar-Ru, the voice was to light signals scattered about the land outside the Voss capital, Voskar. This hermit was the last being to see the voice. Find out what he knows.
Right. So yeah, the Voskar capital, it is mostly a place of diplomacy where, as they say, both the Empire and the Republic are vying to gain an alliance with the culture there. Therefore, we may encounter some rebel factions there. Rebel factions? Republic forces, there you go, that's a better term. But it's entirely neutral in the city itself. Out in the wastelands, anything can happen. But in the capital city itself, we have to be nice and not draw our blades, basically. The main chain crest here ties in quite tightly to the class missions. As the Emperor's Hand servants mentioned there, we need official sanction to actually land on the planet itself. And Darth Seraphim, who is one of the diplomats here, or working in the diplomatic role, he thinks we're going down there to assist him in his endeavours to promote the Sith Empire's interests and gain an alliance with the Voss here. Whereas we're really serving our own ends. And so if we were doing the chain mission here, it would benefit us because our class mission and the chain mission on the planet kinda would tie into one another. But if you want to see any of the chain mission itself, feel free to check out Valakar's playthrough of when we visited Voss itself. Because his class mission also ties into Darth Seraphim's needs. Can we just bypass this droid? Because I think that's the droid that tells us to go down to see Darth Seraphim. We may need his permission. Nope, we can just go straight down. Excellent. I wondered if it was going to be like the inoculation. Oh, here is the Imperial District of Voss. Wait for the map to load up. There is a Republic district as well. And obviously then you've got like a merchant place. And then like a diplomat's row, so to speak. Yeah. So we need to go actually out in the wilderness straight away to light the signal fires to locate the hermit who last saw the voice of the Emperor. So we won't explore the capital city just yet. Let's see. Show it off a little. It's not very well developed. But this is a pre-space flight civilization, so it's a very rural city.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Suffering some weird frame drops right now as I'm recording this. I wonder if anything's happening in the background that I'm not aware of. I may have to check after I break this video. The first Imperial outpost on the planet's surface itself, Fort Codenfa. From here we need to locate the signal pyres. Seems to be nice and smooth now. Maybe it was just flying around there trying to load too much information. So Let's see if we can find this hermit. I wonder if he's actually a member of the Voss race. We'll have to actually probably speak to a couple of Voss so you can understand how they communicate to us, how they react. They have a certain structural speech pattern, which is interesting. They're very plain and blunt speakers, and quite emotionally naive as well. They don't understand some emotions. Oh, there's one signal pyre.
About time. Take your blood.
Oh, there's a bonus here. Okay. Oh boy, health. Well, that was concerning. Holy hell. They did a lot of damage to me. Oh, because of level 45s as such. They may need to be a little bit more careful. They can also reduce my armor. We need to defeat Malvar. I don't know who that is. Let's have a look. Defeat Malvar and Nexu on the old paths. We haven't encountered them. I wonder if they... I think they're another member, like, member of the wildlife. Ah, like you. Level 43 enhancement, we could probably sell that for a little bit. Okay, with that done, let us continue on. Let's find the next signal pyre.
Hungry for action.
Ah, of course, the ruined city's just here. Oh, Oh, and some Republic forces. Looks like someone's been around and been killing them. Interesting. I did see the signal pyres as my bounty hunter. I wondered who they were for.
Voss welcomes you, outsider. Why do you seek Madikaru?
He has knowledge I need.
A worthy goal. Madikaru will meet you. The location is revealed.
Is it really now? Because we're just looking around confused. Oh.
Lead the way, Master.
I'm bringing friends with me, do you mind? Oh great, we can't do well in combat. Well... you're insistent. Let's just heal up. Taking far too many risks. Hey there.
I am Madikaru. I appeared at the signal pyre. I appear here. I recognize you. Another came. A Voss, but housing darkness, like you.
I'm hoping you know where he went.
There is much I could tell you. On Voss, everything gained is paid for. You must share a secret. Any secret will do.
The Voss who came to you was the embodiment of the Emperor, the ruler of the Empire.
I understand. A singularly dangerous being. You have answered. I could not defy him. He forced from me the secrets of Voss. He went to the Dark Heart Chamber in the Nightmare Lands. You must follow.
Some elaboration is required.
The Dark Heart is ancient, forbidden. The secrets of Voss are buried there. The denied truth. Your predecessor wrapped himself in the blessing of oneness. Without it, an outsider cannot even see the gateway to the Dark Heart. Vanna Zo can bestow the blessing in the Shrine of Healing to find her Seek Fadith Kai and complete the Voss trials.
What does the blessing of oneness do?
Makes visible what is invisible. Vanna Zo is the only healer trained in it. Off! Get the blessing at the Shrine of Healing. I will guide you when I can. Respect the Voss way, or the Dark Heart is denied.
Yes, indeed. Get out. 47 from this. Excellent. So we need to go speak to Vanna Zo, who is up, should be up here, yes, in the Shrine of Healing. He mentioned that I should speak to Fadif Kai, I believe his name was. Let's teleport ourselves back to Fort Cadenfa. Fadif Kai is one of the people we would speak to on a chained mission to undergo the trials within the Shrine of Healing. I don't know officially if we'll need to do them just to pursue our class missions, but I suppose we shall find out together. So I will end this video here, and when we come back we'll probably take the Skyhopper up towards the Shrine of Healing if we can, so we just don't have to walk all the way there. See how I feel. But yeah, when we come back we'll go into the Shrine of Healing and see about this Blessing of Oneness to locate the Dark Heart. This of course has been AnthWolf for Star Wars The Old Republic. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care, and I'll see you for more next time. Until then though, bye bye now.